I remember I was probably 25 or 26, 2 or 3 years in my career. And I was responsible for ISO certification in the organization where I was working at that moment. And I had to audit my creative colleagues to actually identify whether they were following the creative process that we had agreed to. And I still remember to today, and I still respect that individual very much. He said, in his own honest way, Jeroen, fuck off. He said, don't even try to control how I work. Why would I report to you and tell you how I've done my job, which I already do for 30 years, by the way. I'm now 30 years in my career. This individual was 30 years in the career.
Yeah.
And with my eagerness of thinking that the system that we had designed, the processes that we had defined, and the forms that associated to that. And I wanted to see the evidence of it, that was the right approach of designing. So I became very humble after that moment by listening and observing a lot the creatives around me. I think after 20 years in that organization, I think I understood very well how design and creativity can impact innovation, transformation, and I've always been modest. I think trying to be modest in that field of enabling others is very important. Being curious is important, and wanting to know everything and understand why, that's very important, but not trying to take over. And I know what I'm good at, but I also know where to stay away from. Even up to today, in the role that I take today, don't try to step in the role of a creative. Let the creative really thrive in what he is good at, and let me only rationalize it. Let me help to position it. Let me